Hello everybody and welcome once again to an end of week review for the Health and Fitness Challenge. Yes, it's the review for week 3. You have to excuse me, I've just finished my routine, my exercise today. I'm recording this and literally I'm having to rush out the door pretty much within half an hour of me finishing this recording. So for me to squeeze it in for you guys today, I have to record this right now, one take. So let's crack on with the end of week 3 review to see if I pulled it in to a full-on 7-day consecutive green week. And of course I got weighed this morning so I can bring you news about that as well. First of all, a very quick mindful based piece of information, as I said I would bring you. I've literally finished work about an hour ago. And something happened to me at work which has left me very, very, very angry. I came home, I've been fuming. And if you guys are in a similar position, you come home from work, school, university, whatever it is, and you're stressed out because of whatever reason, or you're fuming because of whatever reason, exercise is a really good tonic. It really does help to put things in perspective, and it just helps to de-stress and calm you down. I'm feeling much better after my workout today, and I'm going to go to work tomorrow with a fresh outlook, eager to solve the problem rather than blow my fuse. So yeah, if you're ever feeling a bit stressed after work or whatever, a bit of exercise. Doesn't have to be a full-on workout so you're almost in need of copious amounts of water, but a brisk walk, some form of exercise. I think it is a good stress relief in of itself. Right, okay, so let's move on to the review itself. Friday, Saturday and Sunday I am looking at. So for Friday I was out of the office doing my presentations once again, but I had some granola for breakfast. 70 grams, because 50 grams of granola really isn't that much, so I increased that to 70 grams of granola with a cup of tea. That was my breakfast. For lunch, I took my lunch to work this time. Learned from previous mistakes. Tuna sandwich in a brown bap with a bit of salad cream in there, and a packet of Seabrook cheese and onion crisps. That was my lunch. Chai tea latte, cashew nuts for a snack. I also had some peanut butter flapjack for an evening snack. Before that I had my dinner, and that was garlic and coriander naan with homemade chicken madras curry. Very, very tasty indeed. And that was my whack. I also did my insanity exercise, my insanity Tabata strength, I think it might have been. Or was it sweat intervals? I've kind of forgotten. But it was one of the two. Anyway, I burnt off 450 calories. So that meant that on Friday I consumed 2,054 calories, burnt off 450, so I was 186 calories under target for Friday. Bing bing, another green day. For Saturday, weekend, time at home, no plans to go anywhere, so, no excuses here. Breakfast, same as the previous day. 70 grams of granola with a cup of tea. For lunch, I had 10 pieces of scampi, breaded scampi, with some salad with a bit of cheese on and some peri-peri mayonnaise. So scampi and salad, pretty healthy, and a cup of tea as well. For dinner, I had spinach and ricotta chicken breasts, so stuffed with a bit of ricotta cheese, a bit of spinach and ricotta crumb on top, or some kind of a crumb on it, with some boiled new potatoes and a bit of veg, and that was 639 calories. And for snack during the daytime I had 4 Pringles, push the boat out you see, 10 grams of cashew nuts and a cup of coffee. And I also had, as a starter to my lunch, butternut squash and sweet potato and parmesan soup, half a can from Marks and Spencer's. And then as an evening bedtime treat with my cup of tea, I had a piece of a sort of Millionaire's caramel shortbread, or shortcake, whatever you want to call it, Millionaire's shortbread. So biscuit shortcake base, caramel topped with chocolate. So that was my little treat again. But despite that, I did my Insanity Max 30 Friday fight workout, which burnt off 500 calories. So I consumed 2,010 calories, 2010, burnt off 500, which meant I was 280 calories under target. Ding ding, another green day. And then finally, yesterday, Sunday, for breakfast. Bit of a treat breakfast. It's Sunday, I do like a bit of a treat on a Sunday breakfast. Bacon and egg sarnie in 2 slices of wholemeal and 2 slices of Hovis 50/50 bread with a cup of tea, 597 calories. For lunch, I had the rest of the butternut squash sweet potato and parmesan soup that was left over from the previous day, and another favourite of mine, a fish finger sarnie with tomato sauce, 4 fish fingers in Hovis 50/50 bread. So I don't usually have two meals with bread, because bread can be quite bloating, but you know, bacon sarnie, fish finger sarnie, it was a bit of an indulgence day, gotta say. So that was 525 calories for lunch. For snack, I just had a cappuccino, a Maxwell House ready-made cappuccino in a sachet. Went to football, played 28 minutes of competitive league football, burnt off 381 calories, and then for my evening meal, I had chicken dinner. So a spatchcock chicken, de-skinned and deboned, half a chicken, which is only 480 calories for half a chicken. It's not bad going. Very filling as well, and very small amount of fat. 200 grams of mashed potato, sprouts, carrots, and swede with copious amounts of gravy on, and 2 Yorkshire puddings, little small Aunt Bessie's Yorkshire puddings. So a very, very filling meal. All that veg, healthy. Chicken, protein, relatively healthy. Yorkshire puddings and potato, a little bit of carb in there, but not too much, portion sized out. So it was an 861 calorie meal, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, relatively healthy, I would say. And that was very filling. I had no bedtime cup of tea, because I fell asleep in my chair after my big meal, so I went straight to bed. So yesterday, 2,104 calories consumed, despite the little bit of indulgence for breakfast and lunch. Burnt off 381, which meant that I was 67 calories under. Bing bing! Which means that I had a complete week of green days. And I averaged out, I think it was around about 1,630 calories per day, which is about 160 calories under per day, my daily target. So a green week overall. So very, very happy with that. Hope you guys had a good week too. Please feel free to keep me checked in with your progress. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully, short and sweet. 3 days, just under 8 minutes. Of course, we're going to finish off with the old weigh-in. Got on the scale this morning. I'm sure, you know, I don't know when I'm going to kind of plateau. You get to a certain weight and you do begin to plateau and it becomes harder to lose weight. And I think I'm getting there. But I was eager to see a complete green day. How did I get on? Because I've had some caramel shortcake, I've had a peanut butter flapjack, I've had my bacon sarnie. You know, I've not had a completely angelic week, but I have been under the calories and I've sort of mixed those into my usual overall well-rounded diet, if you want to call it that. Well, stepped on the scales this morning, 12 stone 11. So I was 12 stone 12 last week, so it's about a pound loss. It's a pound loss if we're rounding it up. My scales actually quote to portions of a pound, and I was 12 stone 12.8. I'm 12 stone 11.2. So I've actually lost 1.6 pounds, so a pound and a half if we're playing by the actual decimal points. But I'm happy to round it down to a pound. I've lost a pound, 1.5 more than likely, but all in all, I'm happy we've lost something. So I had a wee look in the mirror this morning, and I'm going to say I think I'm getting to where I need to be before I'm going to switch my target. I think after the end of this week, which will be the halfway point, I'm going to switch my target from losing weight and trying to shed fat and get lean and shred it down a little bit. I'm going to change that around to maintain weight, to increase the calories a little bit. I'm going to increase the protein in terms of that actual surplus that I'm going to allow myself, and I'm going to focus less on the pure cardio based burnout routines and switch it to some cardio but increase the level of resistance work now, just to try and switch it now around to a bit more resistance. I've got some dumbbells. I'm going to just do some light dumbbell work as well, just to increase the level of toning. So we're going to switch the focus for the second half of the challenge from pure, you know, fat burn, weight loss, and switch it around to something slightly different. Because I think when I get to 12 stone 10, which I should do at the end of this week, all being well, that's as low as I want to go. I don't want to go any lower than that, so I'm going to change the focus. So there you go. We'll see how it goes. But now I'm going to dash off to my friend's house and have a shower first, because no doubt, look at the stain on me. So enjoy your weeks, and I'll see you soon.